Welcome back everyone! Spring is slowly starting to show up around here, and lately I've been finding some really beautiful pieces at estate sales and thrift stores. So today I am adding a few spring touches around my kitchen using some of my recent finds. I love bringing in a little bit of green and natural texture this time of the year just to make the space feel lighter and more like spring. I've also been finding a few little animal pieces lately, and they always make me think of springtime. It was starting to feel like that time for a little refresh in my kitchen, so I began by clearing out some of the winter decor and giving the kitchen a reset. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but there's just something about resetting a space for a new season that always feels just really refreshing and just mentally peaceful. Start off, I started with this wicker basket I recently thrifted. I love the texture and I thought it would be perfect as the season transitions to spring. I added a few simple stems to bring in some soft greenery and a bit of life to the table. And I actually found these stems at Michael's and they were 40% off, which I think paid off. I think I got them for $1.99, which made them even better. Some of you might remember that back in January I found this plate rack while thrifting, and I thought it could be perfect for this empty wall in our kitchen. I had been wanting to add some plates here for some time, and I did come across these beautiful floral plates at an estate sale, and I thought they would be perfect here. Not only that, I stopped by a Goodwill recently and I found these soft green plates that I instantly fell in love with. They are by Alvin French Girl, and I'm not sure if they are vintage, but I'm still learning. But I thought these were stunning, so I decided to hang one here just to bring a little bit of color and character to the space. Next, I grabbed a basket from my basket collection, and if you didn't know already, I love collecting baskets. I just think they bring so much texture and warmth into a home, and I knew that this basket will be perfect for this little counter space in my kitchen. Lately, I've been wanting a little bit more inspiration in here, especially because I do spend a lot of time here in the kitchen, and who doesn't want, new inspirations, new recipes? So I decided to bring over a couple of my thrifted recipe books. This one's actually from an antique shop, and then I found these at Goodwill for 50% off, so I got them for a good deal. And I thought it had really great recipes here, great salad ideas. You just never know for when you're hosting or just to have for every day. And then I found this Martha Stewart cookbook. I thought this one was in such great condition, I just thought I'd share. At first I thought about styling it with just the books, but then I remembered I had these floral plates that I recently found at an estate sale, and I loved the soft greens and florals that they just felt like perfect for spring. So I ended up styling them this way, but who knows, maybe I'll switch it back to the books. I also added these copper utensils for a little warmth, but it's just simple and it just makes this little corner cozy and functional. Now on this side of our kitchen counter, it's actually my husband's coffee area. I don't drink coffee myself, but I wanted to make it both, functional for him and still wanted to bring some spring touches. So I ended up adding his coffee pods in this basket. I mean, he is not super fancy with his coffee. He's a very simple man, but I just wanted to make it, functional for him too. Some way, somehow I had to add in another Thrifted cookbook. I actually got this for 50% off and I love the green cover. But when I buy Thrifted books, I make sure that they are, recipes that I'm interested in. And I couldn't help but notice that this book also had little notes from the previous owner, and I thought that was really special. While I was out thrifting, I also took a look through the kitchen towels. I love this aisle. I always like having a few extra on hand, especially in the kitchen where they get used so often. So I ended up spotting some neutrals and some green ones. So I decided to keep them in a basket near the coffee area so they're easy to grab when we need them. I also wanted to refresh this cabinet just a little bit. I honestly mostly keep a lot of neutral dishes in here, and I haven't really done much of a change here since moving in, but I thought that adding just a little soft green would make it, more refreshed for the season. These smaller green plates were a thrift find. I found these probably a couple months ago, and I actually paid for each of these plates $1.99 each plus 25% off. So I thought that was such a great deal, and I just loved the pattern on these plates. So I just rearranged a few pieces to make room for them. I also wanted to share this area in our kitchen. We've only been here about a year in this home, so the plan is to add a temporary pantry storage here until we eventually expand the kitchen, because I am in desperate need of more pantry space. This kitchen is small, but this is the vision for the space until we eventually expand the kitchen. I also found this little dish, which I thought was really cute, and I thought it would work perfectly for keeping my sponge off the counter. Lastly, this corner felt a little bit empty, so I wanted to add a simple touch, but whenever I find a single mug like this while either thrifting or at estate sales, I love turning them into candles instead of just letting them sit unused. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this gave you a little bit of inspiration for your home. And if you enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you on the next one.